some cottage favorites and some new in. We just spent 3 weeks at our cottage near Algonquin Park in Ontario. If you know the area, we have a lot of bugs. It's very woodsy. We're on a river. And so I just wanted to show you what I like to wear in that environment and a couple of things that I really liked for my kids that I picked up. And then I also, have some things that I got from Gillian Steven, which I will start off with. She's a Canadian brand. So this is a redo of the video. So you're gonna see all my try-ons at our cottage. So that's not my house right now. That's at a different place. I just wanted to let you know that I had to, something happened with my audio on the original. But this is the Gillian Stevens Lucienne dress. And look at this. I have no words for this dress. It is so beautiful. This is, she's a Canadian designer based out of BC. And then, so she makes all these just beautiful, beautiful pieces. Look at this. So this is a scallop button. This is open, sorry, this is how you get in. Buttons like side. And it goes all the way down to the hem, and it is the hem. This is a very long dress. I'm 5'3", she's 5'8", so I want to say that she uses herself as a fit model because there's just no way I can hem this any shorter. This is very long, but it's beautiful. The bottom is lined and it's sewn in. It is constructed so well. Just a beautiful, beautiful dress. If you were looking for something for special occasions and that's still like beachy or summery, I would highly recommend this dress. It is definitely more of a special occasion one, like versus being around children, because of like the body is really tight fitting, so it's hard to bend down in. I do have it buttoned all the way up to my knee, so I can bend down. I have a 1-year-old, so I just need to sometimes grab him when he's going too far. He's walking real fast now. And then there's this really pretty button detail here. She does make this in a top that is a bit longer, but it doesn't have this side, which is this button side, which is absolutely my absolute favorite. And then there's ties to tie it back. So this is such a pretty piece. Yeah, get it in the top or get it in the dress. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous, and a gorgeous cotton. The top of it is not lined. Just wanted to share that. And then this is the Lucy. So this is a little bit more of an everyday dress. This is a really pretty linen, black and white check. She is a very minimalist when it comes to her designs and her colors. So she does a lot of black and white. So if that's your style, I think you would like that. She does a great shoulder. She does a great shoulder. She does a great sleeve. I love the detail. She always does things a little bit differently. And this is why I got this dress, is that this shoulder is meant to slope down a little bit. And then it has this really pretty puff sleeve. So this is a very boxy fit. And yeah, I just think it's a brilliant design. It's very simple, very minimal, but very thoughtful and special. So this is a very easy wearing dress. Again, pretty long, but a very, very gorgeous linen. And lastly from Gillian Stevens is this really, really pretty Eve's dress. And yes, I know it looks like a nightgown. Apparently it was inspired by one. She travels to get inspiration, and I think she brought back something from Paris that inspired this design, but it's so beautiful. Again, her details are so thoughtful and pretty, like the lace around the arms and the neck and this tie, which is functional, a functional neck. If it has a tie in it, it should be functional, and I should actually call this out. This is a new Flora, and this, like, sometimes they have functional ties, but this is not functional. But it should be functional. It looks functional, it should do that. But I just love this. Again, the sleeve is so nice. It is short. This is a drop sleeve, but it is short. I just think it is so flattering. It looks so nice on. This is a size 3. This is a bigger size than I would normally get. I got this on sale at this place called Shop Open House, and they're based out of BC, and she had an O Canada sale, and so this was 20% off, and then she also has a welcome 15% off. So if you were looking for a bit of a discount, I would go there. She doesn't carry everything that Gillian has, but she is a great, it's a great store, and she actually has great customer service, because I inquired about the Lucy, and she messaged me when it did come in, like the day it came in. So I thought I had really good customer service there. This is a size 3. It's bigger than I would normally wear, but I found it on sale, and I think it fits totally fine. I like how it fits. I like when the neck is drawn in, and I love how it looks when it's gathered. I prefer that look. And then the only other concern I had about was the body being too big, which I don't think it is, and then the dress being too long, which it was, but I hemmed it. So really happy with this. It's a beautiful cotton. And it comes with a slip. So it comes with a cotton voile slip. I don't necessarily need to wear it. I have some nude colored shorts that go on underneath instead, but it's not that see-through. It's not as see-through as a lot of the Dawn stuff that I have out there. This is the Christy Dawn DREAMY dress, and this was back during their only dead stock days, but I'm like 100% sure that this is linen. It's really beautiful. I sewed up the slit. It was way too high for my liking, but it's just a simple dress. I wore this for Canada Day. I think it's the only red dress I own. I just love the color red that it is, and I love a plaid. I really love plaids and stripes right now. I just find that a very everlasting print for me. Very pretty dress, very light, very breezy for the cottage, which is what I need. This is the Oak Meadow Chloe dress, and pardon its appearance right here. I just washed it. Oh, I accidentally went in the dryer. Whew, but it's okay, we're okay. It's a cotton dress, we're fine. It's a cotton voile dress, it's lined, it's beautiful. I got this when I was postpartum. Actually got this when I was pregnant with my son, and it worked for postpartum, and it's just the dreamiest, lightest dress. It has pockets. Again, I think most of these you're gonna have to find secondhand, but I just wanted to share, if you do find them, highly recommend. This is such a pretty color. This is a color I don't own. It's like a pinky purple, and it's such a pretty dress. I absolutely love wearing it. One of my favorites. Sea View. This is the new Floral Sea View dress. I've talked about this one before. This is something that I like to wear into the night. So what happens is I put my kids to bed, either before or after I put my kids to bed. I sometimes change into something just different. Like I have like sensory overload. My hair is up. I put shorts or pants on and a t-shirt, and I'm like, I need nothing else to touch me. So, but with this dress, I will keep it on. This feels really comfortable for the entire day. They have the Monaco now, which has taken this top elastic piece off, which leaves a little bit more room for the bust. So, and then it had a solid blue version last month, and then now this week, they're releasing it in a brown gingham, which is really, really pretty, like a tan gingham. It has pockets, and it's just one of my favorite things to wear. It's just all elastic and just not a voluminous dress. Most of these are not voluminous. I find right now, because I have my son who's over 1 now, he's running, and I need something that's a little bit less volume so I don't trip over it. And this is one of those pieces. And then this is my Dawn dress. I forget the name of it. I will have that I'll just put that here on the screen. But I love a poplin floral dress. Again, I don't think Dawn, I'm gonna have as many versions of this dress that I can find, like anything similar I can find down below in the notes, but I just love this. This is one that a cotton poplin dress. It dries so easily, and then I would wear this gardening. So we have a garden up there, and so when I was in the dirt, I would wear this because it's shorter, it's more of a mini length. This was easier to wear in that activity. Floral is just really forgiving. If I spill something on myself, I don't see it. Love this sleeve, protected me from the sun, but I wasn't too hot. And yeah, poplin dries so easily. My kids are just constantly wet in that environment. So when I'm helping them, obviously I get wet, and then you don't see it in this kind of fabric, and then it dries so quickly. And then this is my Christy Dawn Kelly dress, which I'd had for a while, but I didn't like how it fit. This is a medium. Yeah. This is a medium, and I feel like it fits pretty small, especially in this area right here. And that's like right with your armpits, and that was a very tricky area for a while. So I didn't know if I would ever like wearing it, but now I do. And then the drawstring functions on this one too. So I would size up on this one, or just make sure that you can return it, because I do find that a tricky area to have fit. I feel like it just needs a little bit more fabric to make it perfect. But this is one of those styles that they keep bringing back every season. Everyone really seems to like it. It has pockets. It's, again, not voluminous, so I really enjoy wearing it. And yeah, it has a lot of really pretty details. Like this lace is so nice. The drawstring, again, is really lovely. Lots of elastic everywhere at the waist, and then it has a really pretty ruffle on the hem. So really enjoy wearing this one. I do recommend that style, but just keep in mind that part might not be the way you want it to fit. So, and then another thing I was wearing this whole cottage vacation was this really cute hat. I wanted something that had a small brim, and I walked into Aerie and found this, and I'm really pleased with how it looks. It's really easy. I have lost a lot of my peripheral vision. So you can't drive in this because you can't see anything. But it's really good for protecting your skin from the sun. And then I have a few things from my kids. So halfway to the cottage is a mall, so we get food there, and then there's the Carters. So I go in, and they had 50% off sale, so we had a bit of a shopping trip there. And I got this really cute set for my son. So these are the shorts. They're so cute. And then this little sweatshirt, which I love. And because I got it at such a good price, I got it in like every size. So no, he doesn't fit into 3-2 or 2-2 yet, but he will. And I love Carters in general. But this was a really nice light sweatshirt, and I just love the shorts with it. And yeah, I just think it's the cutest thing. I'll see if it's anything similar or if this is still available, and I will link that below. But otherwise, it's just the sweetest little thing. We have at our cottage a watch for turtles sign. It's like one of those areas with like watch for the turtles. And so I get anything turtles that I can because it just reminds me of the cottage, and I just absolutely love that. June was so busy for us. So I had to go and make a big trip and get everything I needed. I usually like shopping for everything secondhand, but if you have a big family and you shop secondhand, you know how time consuming that could be. And so I was like, I need to do a very convenient shop. And so I went into Walmart and I did a very convenient shop. I got bug spray and sunscreen, and I figured out anything my kids needed, like swim related, especially swim stuff. I usually like to buy secondhand because it is so expensive to buy new kids secondhand stuff. But Walmart had a nice price, and they had some great stuff for kids. I didn't intend to actually buy swimwear there, but I went by, and this is boys. I bought this for Poppy. Poppy doesn't like wearing the typical girly swimsuit. She likes to wear something that's just like a bit more everyday, like what she usually wears, and she likes wearing soccer shorts. So I got her these, and our sand stains at our cottage. So I got black, and so I'm not worrying about, she's worn these to death already. And they went swimming. They had 2 weeks of camp, and they go swimming every day. So they're swimming maybe 3 times a day. And these are working out really well. I got a dark green pair for my son. But yeah, these are great. Have the liner in them, not too long and not too short. I just think this is a nice length for Poppy. She feels comfortable in them, and she can move around in them. And they're basically what she wears every day. So I thought that was a great compromise. There have been times for our family photo, my sister-in-law's a photographer, and I didn't remember to bring her shorts other than the denim ones that she likes to wear, and I wanted it to feel a little bit more formal, so I just made her put those on. So she wore a swimsuit for our family photo, and she looked great, and I was really happy with how they looked. And what's nice about those more plain, solid color swimsuits is they can double as just like a normal day, or you can go from pool to lunch or that, and it's just like not all neon or mismatched. And because I shop secondhand, everything looks a little bit mismatched. And looking back on photos, I'm like, I kind of like them to look a little bit more put together. And it doesn't have to be beautiful and stylish, but it just has to look just nice. And so with that, this is a rash guard I got for Poppy too. This was in the girls section. She likes a t-shirt, but again, she doesn't like anything too tight or too fussy. So this was a really great option for her. Again, worn this to death. There's a couple marks on it, but I like the bright color so you can see her. And yeah, this color looks really nice on her. So that is what I have for my cottage favorites. I hope that was helpful for you. If you have a similar vacation coming up, or if there's something you see secondhand, I will have as many similar items as I can find in the notes below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.